Good afternoon and welcome to Indian Field. I'm Adam Bill for Charlton Sportsnet. Round 2 of the GHSA playoffs coming up in just a moment. We've got Johnson County in town. What's up, man? We got Johnson County in town to take on our Charlton County Indians. Johnson County comes in from Region 4. They're the 2 seed from over there. Indians are your 1 seed from Region 2. Doubleheader tonight, 4 o'clock and 6:30. If necessary, Game 3 tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Right now I want to go over the required reading from the GHSA. We'll get that out of the way, and then we'll start talking some baseball. Grover Roden's about to sit down and join us. So let's get this thing going here. The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 460 public and private high schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 19 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participant safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow the GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate sponsors for their valuable support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Gatorade, Wilson, BSN Sports, the Atlanta Hawks, Mizuno, the Atlanta Braves, Subway, Sports Medicine South, the Atlanta Track Club, NFHS Network, Regions Bank, Max Prep, ScoFan, and Georgia Public Broadcasting. Today's games here locally by the Charlton County Dugout Club and the Albritton family as well. So I want to thank Sonny and David Albritton and the Dugout Club for making it possible today. Grover, you with me, man?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, how you doing, bud?
I'm good.
I'm good too, man. Beautiful day for some baseball. A little breeze again.
That's great out of David and Sonny too. They got a girl playing college softball.
Got a little warm today though, didn't it?
It did get a little warm.
It did get a little warm. That's no doubt. We've got a ball team that can score some runs in town today. It's going to be interesting to see how they match up with our defense and our pitching.
Well, we can score runs too. Look like they brought a good crowd with them. Fixing to play about 14 innings of baseball, and we'll figure out what's going on after that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good series. It's going to be a lot of fun. This field, we say it all the time, but this thing looks sharp, doesn't it?
It does. It needs some maintenance to it. It's had a rough year, played hard. But it's overall it's still in real good shape. It always is. Coach Marksman takes good care of that. Charles King with his lawn service does a lot of work out here and helps it keep looking nice.
I was driving up here to the park today, and playoff atmosphere, signs lining the roads. Kind of a tradition around here with playoff baseball.
Yeah, we got some tents going up, so I'm glad to see it. A little bit more people here for the 4 o'clock game than what there was last week, of course.
Well, we had a few days off, so our pitching rotation starts off with a clean slate this week.
Yeah, he can pitch anybody on the team he wants to pitch now.
Yep. We've got everybody available, which is good. Which I know they're in the same boat, but they swept their series last week as well.
Right, we played Johnson County before in the playoffs back in 13 or 14 or 15 or whenever it was, but we have played them before, so I looked at probably the same thing you did. Somebody put their stats up on Max Preps. I don't know how accurate them things are anyway. I don't know how you report to it. You'll look at some like they have pretty much everything filled out for them, and then other teams have nothing, so you got to play the ball games.
That's it. We got to line up and play. We're about to get to it. The umpires are on the field now. Looks like they brought 3 with them today.
Yeah, you'll see 3 through the playoffs now. I don't know about the championship series having 4, but I know they'll have at least 3 of every one of them from now on.
Well, last week us and your favorite team, Irwin, advanced last week.
Yeah, Irwin plays Wilcox this week, is what I read. So good luck to Wilcox.
Old Region 2 opponent.
Wilcox has got a good baseball team. They was always a tough opponent for us. So that should be it. And Irwin's got a good bunch of kids on their baseball team. That should be a good ball game.
I think Wilcox is the 1 seed from that region too, aren't they?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm not 100% sure on that either. There you see Coach Marchman in your shot there. He's headed to home plate. Johnson County coach will be up there momentarily. Any word on how our, you heard anything about how our track and tennis team did?
I have not.
I haven't heard a word on that either.
I've stayed busy through the weekend with other stuff, and
man, it has been a busy weekend. We were swamped out there, which is good. But man, I'll tell you what, I was ready for Tuesday and Wednesday to come around. Those are my weekends now.
Are they?
Yeah, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my weekends.
They're doing the Georgia High School Sports Association announcement they do right now, so it shouldn't be too long. Sounds like
how we looking on Sammy today? We heard from Sammy.
He should be here. He should be here momentarily. He may be a little late, but he's on the way.
Yeah.
Windy here at the infield today also.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's kind of blowing all kind of different directions. It'll come through here this way, and then it'll come in and hit that tarp right there. That tarp will look like a parachute every once in a while.
You got lineups already?
Not yet. Haven't seen any lineups.
I believe
yet.
we're going to have Trent Gray's going to probably start off pitching. Looks like him and catcher just come out of the bullpen.
No, I haven't seen any lineups. There's Sammy right there as we speak. .352. Grover, are we going to dock him or are we going to let him slide?
Oh, we're going to have to let him slide. When people get as old as what Sammy is, it takes them a long time to get started with their motions because the old bones creak and crack and they don't work like they used to. So.
If you send me home, we'll have to people pay.
How you doing, man?
Good.
They're discussing everything at the plate right now between the two coaches and umpires. And then we'll have the player introductions and the national anthem. And we'll be playing some baseball on Tuesday.
Coach Marchman's pointing out all the different field conditions. Get a little bit of interference from my home plate camera today. I don't know what it is. It was perfect all day last week. Sometimes line of sight and a cell phone will interfere with it. It's still going pretty good though, isn't it? Sir? Not yet. Not yet. Let me shoot him a text. Who's in that press box today?
I know Josh Howard's up there. I don't know who's. That's who I
I'll
heard
take a quick
announced.
break while we try to line that up. Y'all, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with player introductions and the national anthem coming up.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Welcome back to Indian Field. They're still going through pregame talk, their pregame chat up there with the Blues. Grover Roden and Sammy Hendricks joined me out here today for some playoff baseball. All right, looks like we're about to have player introductions and the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Indian Field for this round 2 matchup of the GHSA Class A state playoffs between the Johnson County Trojans and your Charlton County Indians. Starting lineups for Johnson County. In center field, number 11, Jack Scott. Pitcher, number 7, Mackie Giddens. At catcher, number 2, Peyton McCoy. At DH and first base, number 13, Aiden Greenway. And number 12, Cam Waller. At third base, number 4, Aaron Adams. Second base, number 6, Jelani Waters. At shortstop, number 5, Dion Rawlings. At right field, number 3, Jimmy Tucker. Left field, number 10, William Taylor.
Ask him to send us either Adams, Sonny, or me, what else he would for us into the lineup, picture of the lineup we don't have on the webcast.
Now the starting lineups for your Charlton County Indians. At shortstop, number 17, Tristan Perry. At center field, number 10, Wade Rutherford. At third base, number 11, Connor Nelson. At first base, number 16, Shakario Bailey. At catcher, number 9, Sean Russell. At second base, number 8, Colby Bryant. In right field, number 6, Najee Smith. In left field, number 15, Bo Nasworth. Your DH is number 20, Gant Geiger. And pitching for the Indians, number 1, Trent Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats or caps.
All right, that was player introductions in the national anthem. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. First pitch coming up. Trojans and Indians, round 2 of the GHSA state playoffs.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Welcome back. Trent Gray will start off on the mound for the Tribe here in Game 1. Best of 3 series. Other side of the bracket that we're watching will be Bowden and Commerce.
Now batting for Johnson County, Scott.
I think the leadoff batter for them is going to be Scott. Adam, until we get this lineup, it's going to be hard to keep up with it. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ball inside. 1-1.
Giving the fans a little different look to start off. I got it split screened.
Strike 2.
1-2.
Two and 2.
Just low.
Full count.
Outside, base on balls.
Now batting number 7, Giddens.
It's number 7. Will come up number 7 for Johnson County.
Called strike. 0-1.
One and 1.
What did you say the count was?
1 and 1.
1-1. Thank you. Foul ball.
Sammy, did you get the line up?
I have not.
Hold on just a second.
I've got ours. Just ain't got.
They say it went. 1 out.
Now batting number 2, McCoy.
We got number 2, McCoy, for Johnson.
One and 0.
It's going to be hit at the third base.
Throw to first.
He pulled him off the bag. He's safe at first.
Runners at first and second for Johnson.
It's going to bring the DH up, I think, there. Aiden Greenway for Johnson County.
Number 13, Greenway.
You are correct. First and second, 1 out.
Strike one. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs.
It's going to bring up Aaron Adams, third baseman for Johnson County, number 4.
I just got lineups. Did you get them already?
Yeah, I sent
Okay.
it to him. A little outside.
One and 0.
Two and 0. That's going to be a base hit out here to right field. 11's going home on that. Ball's cut off right there. 1-0 Johnson County.
Johnson's on the board.
Now batting number 6, Waters.
That brings up Waters, number 6, the second baseman for Johnson County, be up to bat. It's a nice base hit by Johnson County there. Scored that leadoff walk there, Sammy.
You did. They say walks always come back to bite you.
And they do.
That's another base hit.
That's a fair ball. Najee bobbles it in the outfield. Going to score one. Johnson County leads 2-0, top of the first inning.
Runners at second and third now for the Trojans.
It's going to bring up Dion Rawlings, shortstop for Johnson County, their 7-hole hitter. A little high, ball one. Third out.
Got him at first for the third out.
Johnson leads 2-0 here, going into the bottom of the first inning.
We'll be right back. Bottom of the first coming up.
4 hole is going to be Shakarier Bailey. Number 5 will be Sean Russell. Kobe Bryant, Najee Smith, Bo Nasworth, and then Gant Geiger is going to be hitting for a pitcher, designated hitter for a pitcher in the 9 hole.
Pretty good looking arm by Johnson County catcher.
Now batting for the Indians, number 17, Preston Larry.
Today's game is brought to you by Charlton County Dugout Club and the Albritons.
Time called by the umpire.
Looking at something toward right.
I'm not sure unless they, I don't know, but he's telling the coach to stay at the dugout.
They're looking at the black band on the pitcher's arm.
Okay.
I don't think he can have that on there. If he can have the black on there, but he can't have it with the white. The underside has got maybe a pitch call maybe on the bottom of it. It's real white. That's why I think what Coach Marchman is complaining about.
I got you.
That's going to be the no prevail.
Ball low.
1-0.
Like a breaking ball.
It was.
One and one.
Called strike.
Outside corner. That's a high fly ball to center field. Left's up under it.
That's
Right's
caught out
up
here.
under it. Brought in for the first out. Brings up Wade Rutherford to the plate for the Indians.
1 out. Check swing. 0-1.
It looks like the pitcher's actually got the white part of that arm brace on the top of his hand now.
It's going to be lifted up to right field
Ball to
also.
right again.
Out number 2.
Yeah, Coach Marchman, he's definitely having a fit about whatever's going on the mound. He was talking to the Blue about it again in between those pitches.
It's going to bring up Connor Nelson to the plate. I see what you're saying, Sammy. It's got that's an armband's what it is with the pitch count on the bottom.
Yeah. It's almost like one of them old football arm plans like the football players wear. And
That's a called strike on a inside pitch, look like from the outfield. Strike number 2. It's going to be a
That's
base
missed.
hit right here.
Just off the tip of his glove.
It's going to bring up Shakarier Bailey to the plate for the Indians in his first baseman. Second baseman there done a good job, Sammy. He got way up in there. It just got off the top of his glove.
He did. That ball was like it must have hit off Connor's end of his bat there and just high enough to get over the second baseman's head. Give us a run at first with 2 outs.
Outside.
1-0.
That's a fly ball high right out of the infield. Shortstop makes a good play out here on the grass on it. Out number 3. Johnson County leads 2-0 after the first.
We're headed to the second. We'll be right back. The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to bull peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field. Top of the second, Johnson leads 2-0.
Let's go and bring up their 8-hole hitter, Tucker, the right fielder for Johnson County. Strike one, 0-1.
Did he go?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
0-2.
0-2.
Home plate appealed. We appealed, and first base umpire said he sure did. It's a pretty pitch.
Ooh, that didn't miss by much.
Look like a good pitch from
That's
here.
a great pitch.
That one
Strike
got
number
him.
3.
1 out.
That was a heck of a take by Johnson County's right fielder right there on that one pitch, Sammy. If that was a ball, it had to be close. It's going to bring up William Taylor, their left fielder. Made a couple of nice catches out here last half of the inning. Strike one.
Just outside, 1-1.
Just missed outside.
Sir?
Just missed outside.
Yeah, it did.
Swing and a miss.
1-2. I know I've got that home plate covered from front and back right now too. So I mean you can really see it. I'm having split screen between
Strike
two
number
cameras.
3. I can't see your computer screen. I'm looking from the outfield, so I'm not going to say a whole lot. Go ahead, Sam.
That's going to take us back to the top of the order. Scott walked in the first game and scored the first game.
Yep, that was that leadoff walk that hurts.
Yep.
Pretty pitch.
Right one.
Scott's the center fielder, number 11.
That's 0-2.
I think that first inning must have got Trent fired up.
Well,
Got him.
3 up, 3 down on strikeouts. That's a senior pitcher for you right there, Sammy. He gritted his teeth and done his job. Good job.
Giving up them first two runs in the first inning to get him fired up, and good job. Good inning.
Bottom of the second coming up. Indians trail. We'll be right back.
As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings,
Let my office in there.
Welcome back.
Sammy, we're going to have the catcher, Sean Russell, second baseman, Kobe Bryant, and then the right fielder, Najee Smith, will be 1, 2, 3 this inning.
See if Sean can get us going here. Coach Marshall's still trying to plead his case over there to the third base umpire about that pitcher, and
Yeah, he's
still getting the same result.
He's still talking about that over
Hey,
there.
there's got to be something else besides that because they've addressed that. I can't see him keeping on with it.
Well, yeah, what he's saying is when the pitcher starts his wind, I seen him doing a motion on it.
That's going to be a base
That's
hit.
a base hit.
That's going to be brought in to the right fielder. We got back in. That's a base hit, lead-off base hit by Sean Russell.
Good start to the inning second.
Going to come in probably going to be number 22. Dylan McAllister is going to come in and pinch run a courtesy run for a catcher.
Time call.
I think what I saw Coach doing over there, Adam, when the pitcher goes in his wind-up motion with his arm coming up, they saying different motions here, and that's when they saying that white. I think that's what he's complaining about.
I got you.
Courtesy runner, number 22, Dylan McAllister.
That's probably why a lot of them pitchers wear that thing on their belt, Sammy, because it's probably been addressed at other places also.
That's right. I've also seen a lot of them go. Some of them now, they'll put it inside their hats.
Right.
Well, that's over with now, and I guess he's not going to win that argument, so you just need to hit the ball and score a bunch of runs.
Yeah. Got Najee Smith up here at the bat. That's Kobe Bryant or Najee?
Colby.
That's Kobe Bryant at the bat for the Indians, second baseman.
Najee's on deck.
So over to first, he's back safe. Okay.
It's like the pitcher's getting his signal from the dugout instead of the catcher.
Strike one.
0-1.
Well, we got a little baseball going on over here and got a little football action going over on the football field. Some spring training going on. Coach Murray and the boys.
Yeah, there's spring games next Friday, right?
I think so.
Or next Thursday?
But he's back in time at first.
He's going.
He's going. Good throw. He's out.
Great throw by the catcher there from Johnson.
It was. That takes a lot of that 3 up, 3 down momentum with a base hit right behind it. Got to get something started again now.
Yep.
0-2 also. High and away.
1-2.
It's going to be hit here in center field. Out number 2. Going to bring up Najee Smith for the Indians. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Johnson County leads 2-0.
Bo Nasworth on deck for the Indians.
Ball outside, strike 1.
One and one.
Ball low.
Two and one.
See if Najee can get a little 2-out rally going here.
Three and one. Catcher caught that one just like he did the first strike.
Look like the same exact spot to me.
It's going to be fouled off. Staying live. 3-2. That's a
Love ball.
lazy swing. Tricked him with something right there, Sammy, for out number 3.
We're headed to the third. 2-0 Johnson. We'll be right back.
Germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Welcome back to Indian Field. 2-0 Johnson leads.
Johnson going to have their number 2 hitter, number 7, Giddens up. He struck out his first at bat. Followed by number 2, McCoy. Johnson County leads at 2-0, top of the third.
It's going to be a base hit right where a hit the shortstop. Play made.
1 out.
Trying to do 2 things at one time there, Sandy.
Welcome to my world.
Good job by Tristan keeping that ball in front of him, bobbled it, and still have plenty of time to get the runner out.
Excuse me.
This is McCoy.
Check. Did he go?
He
Yes, he did.
Boy,
0-2.
they've asked that blue 3 times at first, and every time he has said yes.
It's going to be their catcher, McCoy, up the bat there, Sammy.
Yep, he singled his first at bat and scored a run.
It's a foul ball. Still 0-2. Now, I was sending a text message to one of the fans up there wondering why they were so quiet. It's going to be another foul ball.
Count remains 0-2. Tent City out here today.
Yeah, they fans right came by here early about 1 o'clock or 1:30, and fans are there setting their tents up.
It's going to be a swing
Got
and
it.
a miss.
2 outs.
That's at least 4 for him. He's pitching good. We just need to get some offense started.
Strikeout number 6.
That was our stat guru, Sammy Hendricks.
I tell you what, I've always liked the way Trent works fast. I think he's working about as fast as I've ever seen him work today. I mean, as soon as the batter gets in the box, he's ready to go.
Is designated hitter up?
I don't think we're going to get that call. They're asking.
It's number 13 Greenway. He struck out his first at bat.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 outs. Top of the third.
Fly ball coming out here.
Wade to Rocket Rutherford catches it in. Number 10 right there at the fence.
Made the grab out here in center. I tried to get my camera on him. Happened so fast.
A good hard hit ball. It just didn't have enough on it to beat old Wade.
Bottom of the third.
Can't beat speed.
Bottom of the third coming up. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate, with over hundreds of thousands of cars available.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field.
Sammy, we're going to have Bo Nadsworth leading it off, and Ganton Geiger's going to be DHing for our pitcher, Trent Gray. It'll be the 8 and 9 hole, and then the top of the order, Tristan Herron will be up.
8, 9, and 1.
Bo's come in with some timely hits this year.
He has.
Senior this year. It's going to be hit back to the pitcher right there.
1 out.
It's going to bring up Ganton Geiger. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. I think Johnson County's coach has got a scouting report because he positions his players just about every time, Sammy. They probably have got a hold of somebody or done his homework. Good coaching.
Yeah, you're right. Or maybe watched a lot of CSM baseball.
That's the 1-1.
You know, I can see where Coach is fussing about that armband because when he's coming around to throw, that white patch is leading.
Well, if the sun hits it just right, it does sparkle. He called that a strike. Must have been an awesome pitch.
Little low from out here.
Let me switch cameras so folks
1 and
at
2.
home can see what I'm talking about. Y'all look at his glove arm. I've got the camera from the backstop now.
That's going to be 2 and 2. He's appealing. I don't think he even tried to go with that, but that was a better looking pitch than what he wanted to call strike was. It's going to be hit the shortstop right here, gobbled up. Scooped up. Good play by first base, scooping the ball right here for out number 2. Gets us back to the top of the lineup here, Sammy.
Tristan Heron. Tristan flew out to right field his first at bat. Yeah, a total shift to the left side of the defense out here, Grover, on the left side of the field here. Center fielder, shortstop, third baseman, and left fielder all shifted on Tristan there.
That's hit. That's down for a base hit right there to left field. Tristan's on with 2 outs. Bringing up Wade Rutherford to the plate for the Indians.
Wade flew out to right field his first at bat.
He was talking earlier, one of y'all mentioned about the hat things. That's what they do at UGA. You can see them even the outfielders take their hats and look in it. That's where that's taped at.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of teams do that. You're right.
Tristan with the lead off at first. They probably going to, if they have got a good enough scouting report to move people, they probably going to be watching them closely.
A little high, pulled it down over there.
I'd like to see Tristan slide back to the bag on that one.
Yeah. Little quick pitch that time for the pitcher.
Yep. Maybe he'll do it every time. That went above and behind Wade for ball 1.
1-0.
Good pitcher for Johnson County. Good looking kids on the field.
From Wrightsville, Georgia. I believe that's where Johnson County is.
Safe at first.
Grover, you're down by 2 in the third. You got your fast runner at first. You're down by 2. You got your meat coming up. You seen him here?
Yeah. Worst you can do, start off with your number 2 hole leading off.
He's going.
There you go.
Yeah, he's going
Right
on a
back in
hit
the
and
middle.
run. That's going to be it's going to have
Everybody's safe.
Everybody's safe on that. And that's what it sometimes causes too, because shortstop was breaking at second base and had to correct himself. That's good play by their shortstop getting back.
Yeah, just keep it on the infield there.
Yeah.
Right.
And almost, honestly, if second base would have been going to the bag, they'd have probably got Tristan out because he overrun it right there. So that was a good job.
It's going to bring up Connor Nelson. Connor singled his first at bat and got stranded on first back in the first inning.
Well, if we get a single here, they're going to have a play at the plate, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, Connor ain't hit a long one in a couple games. It's about time for him to do one right here.
Ball gets away from the catcher, but not enough advance to runners. Which is not what Coach Marshman wanted. It's kind of hard for him to get a read on that ball right there, Sammy. That umpire, is positioned just where it gets in his way a little bit.
That's you're right.
I'd rather had him. That's going to be caught by the right fielder for out number 3. 2 in, stranded on base. Johnson County leads 2-0 going into the top of the 4th.
We'll be right back.
Auctions across the nation. Your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
Welcome back. Johnson still leads 2-0. We're in the 4th.
Johnson's going to have number 4 Adams leading off, followed by Waters and Rollins. Adams singled his first at bat back in the first inning.
It's going to be their 5, 6, and 7-0. One and 0. It's going to be hit to third base. He
throw to first. Nope.
Base on errors right there.
Now batting, number 6, Waters.
Johnson with the lead off on. Waters up the bat for him right here.
Waters also singled back in the first inning.
It's a good pitch right there.
Didn't get the call.
Center of the plate, breaking ball for ball number 1.
Two and 0.
Foul ball 1 and 2 and 1. I don't know how he got out of the way. About 3 and 1. I think he's saying it hit him. Coach is going to walk up.
Johnson coach not happy about something now.
I thought We had a wild pitch up there. He's saying the kid got hit. Now it's 3-1. Fixing to get another pitch right here. Throw to first, back safe. Full count.
See if Johnson puts that runner at first in motion here on a 3-2 count. Don't.
Got
Swing and a miss. 1 out, 1 on.
That'll bring up number 13, Rollins, for Johnson. He grounded out to shortstop his first at bat in the first inning. Good pitch there by Trent, off-speed pitch.
Rollins also made a couple of decent plays. That's going to get down for a base hit right there. Just hit where nobody can get to it. Just a little old blooper. That's 2 on, 1 out. That brings up Tucker, the right fielder.
Tucker struck out his first at bat. First and second, 1 out for Johnson.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Show bunt, pulled it back, 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1.
Called strike.
2-2.
Batter thought it was strike 3. He's running to
Was
the
that
dugout.
third strike?
Got to bring him back. Nope, that was only 2.
Well, if he wants to be out, we can
give it to him,
abide
yeah,
by,
that's right.
guys. I mean, you know.
No, I don't want to cheat him out of nothing. He's still got 1 left. Now he's time called by the coach talking to the batter. I don't know what else you can tell him other than, hey, you only had 2 strikes on you. Go back up there, kid. All right, getting back ready to play. 2-2, 1 out, 2 on base.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Charles Zenfield is playing kind of shallow on this kid, too, as well. So any kind of base hit, you may have a play at the plate. Wade's back up a little bit now in center field, but
Ball outside and low, 3-2. Brings the count full here, Sammy.
3-2. Let's see if the coach puts Johnson's runners in motion here.
Full count.
Big hole between short and third.
Just missed.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Probably be a good time for a talk right here.
Infield wants a timeout.
They should be letting him know that, look, we got a kid on base with errors. You do your job, we'll back you up. Let's get out of this.
I think Trent was a little upset about that last call. I think he thought he had that.
Well,
it was close. I think it was a little bit low. It was across the plate. It looked like it looked a little low.
We're in the outfield, but it did look a little low. I'd have been upset about a couple of the other different ones than that one, but I mean, there was a lot of them that was way out right there on that. So, settle down. I'm sure he'll grit his teeth and do his job up there. They need to do their job behind him.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Number 9 hitter.
That is a
foul
ball.
Taylor at bat. Taylor struck out his first at bat.
There wasn't anybody getting that low pitch called a strike last week.
No. Not a bit.
Not a lick.
Sean Russell out to talk with Trent for just a minute. Make sure they're on the same page back there.
It's going to be a foul ball out of play.
We got the corners in for the Indians on the defensive play, and you got the middle infield playing the double play dead.
That is a beautiful inside pitch.
2 outs.
Going to bring up number 11 at the top of the lineup here, Adam.
Scott is 0 for 1. He struck out and walked and scored a run.
Indians with 2 outs here, bases loaded. Top of the 4th. That's hit hard, foul. Third base side.
They're going to check it out. Hit that block pretty hard.
Yeah, it hit something hard because it bounced back.
0-1 on Scott.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Batter calls times right here.
Here's the pitch.
Foul ball out of play.
That one got 3 cars over there.
It did get all 3 of them.
Hit all 3 of them. Bounced on each one's roof.
Batter calls time again. It may be hard to believe, but I haven't had a vehicle in probably 20 years that did not have a baseball dent in it somewhere anyway.
No, if you hang around the ball field enough, you're going to get those.
Got him.
They got him. Called strike 3.
Indians get out of it. That was a nice job by Trent. Y'all.
Great job. Bases loaded, 1 out, and I'll give anything up. Good job by Trent Gray.
We're going to have to get the ball out of the air and be smart on the base running.
That took a lot of composure right there in a playoff game. Bases loaded and 1 out, and he gets out of it.
Now Johnson County's having a discussion with the umpire again.
Bottom of the 4th coming up. We'll be right back. The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs in campers or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electric.
Welcome back, gentlemen.
Sam,
We need to get some bats going, y'all.
Yeah, we got to get the ball out of there. We're going to have Shikario Bailey, Sean Russell, and Kobe Bryant, our 4, 5, and 6 hole coming up. Just got to get the ball out of there. Get something line drive base hits going right here.
See if Shikario can start us off here.
It'll be as good as time as any to get something started. Don't need to panic. You're just down 2 runs. Just need to not try to do too much. Just do what you can.
Chip away, chip away, chip away.
They got everybody pulled way to the right.
Outside.
Ball outside.
Shikario popped up to the shortstop his first at bat. Yeah, you're right, Grover. I think their coach, he done a pretty good job scouting in all the adjustments he's made on different batters.
2-0.
Be 2-0. Yeah, he's done a good job. That's good. Just speaks good for Johnson County and their coaching staff and their kids. They all good looking baseball players, athletic kids.
Well, it probably explains why they're in the playoffs now.
That probably explains why they're in the playoffs. Going to be hit towards the first baseman right here. Is going to flip it over to the pitcher for out number 1. Brings up Sean Russell to bat for the Indians, our catcher.
Sean Singles was last at bat. Ended up getting thrown out trying to steal back in the second inning.
Yeah, that was Dylan McAllister.
That's right. Was Dylan.
Runner.
You're right on that.
Dylan's a 10th grader this year, I believe. No fault to his own. Johnson County made a good play. That's out of play.
1-1. Y'all, real quick, I want to mention the Quarterback Club State Dinner this Friday night. You get your tickets from State Farm, Brian Hillman, $50 steak dinners. They're not doing it like traditional. They're doing it like they did last year because of COVID. You can pull through and pick them up.
Ball 1. Yeah, we got Marcy there at State Farm, works for Brian. So you can get your tickets from her. If they still selling them, I don't know if they are or not, but I'm sure they are. Ball 2, 2-1. They got practice going on. I think they got a quarterback club meeting tonight. 2-1 to Sean Russell.
2-1. That hit by a pitch.
It's going to bring up Kobe Bryant with 1 out, 1 on. Going to have a courtesy runner coming in.
Substitute runner coming in for Sean.
Dylan McAllister will be running for Sean Russell again.
Kobe flew out to center field his first at bat.
That's what I was saying a while ago. It wasn't no fault of, I was expecting him to come back in and run. It wasn't no fault of his. It was just Johnson County made a fast pitch and a good throw from their catcher to make it out right there. That's a outside strike number 1. Yep.
0-1. Safe at first on the throw.
Pretty good leader by Dylan on that play there.
Yeah, that's about all he needs to get, though.
And we don't need to push it. We need some runs.
Yeah, we don't need to panic and push stuff. We just need base hit and smart base running.
He's going.
He's going. Throw down. He
Safe
made
this
it.
time.
That pitch was outside Sammy, and it's probably the only reason he made that.
You're probably right on that. Still a good throw by the catcher. Good play by him.
The catcher has a rocket.
It's going to be the Indians are runner at second base with only one out.
I want to welcome you folks from Johnson County that are watching. I see there's a boatload on there logged in. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you're enjoying the webcast.
Good looking baseball team you got.
That's going to drop
That's
for
a
a
base hit
hit
right there. Dillon had to hold up on that. That's going to bring runners to.
Ball gets away. Kobe's going to advance to second.
Runner's going to be third and second on that play after ball got away from him a little bit right there. Going to bring up Najee Smith, the right fielder, up to bat for the Indians.
Looked like the left fielder's a little bit undecided where he wanted to go with the ball that time. It kind of changed his motion when he went to throw it in. Ball gets away from everybody in the infield. Gives the Indians runners at second and third, one out.
Well, Dillon had made an aggressive turn right there, but Coach Marshman had his hands up, and that turn might have changed his mind mid-stroke or something.
Najee popped up to the first base in his first at bat.
Yeah, that's going to score one.
First, Indians are on the board, though. McAllister scores.
He's out at first. That's going to be Johnson County still leads 2-1. Got two outs here. Bottom of the top of the
top four.
Can't be top. It's bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth inning.
No, that should be bottom of the fourth. Yeah, you're right.
It's going to bring up Bo Nasworth. Bo grounded back to the pitcher at first at bat.
Yeah, he swung at the first pitch. Bo's had some timely hits for the Indians this year also. Need one right here if we needed one ever.
That's right.
0-1.
Good off-speed pitch by Johnson's pitcher there. Good curveball.
Yeah, number 7's a good pitcher. He's done a good job for Johnson County tonight for sure. That's Giddens. Mackie Giddens. It's going to be hit down the first base line. Purdy.
Bobbled it, but he gets it back.
Gets it back for out number 3.
Indians are on the board. We're headed to the 5th, trailing by 1. We'll be right back.
As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that...
Yeah, welcome back. We just came back, Grover. Do it again.
Going to the top of the 5th now. Johnson still leads 2-1. Johnson will have number 7 Giddens leading off, followed by McCoy and Greenway. Giddens struck out and is grounded out to the shortstop. Game number 1.
What are we doing?
We got a 30-minute weather delay.
Weather delay?
Yep, 30 minutes. Must be some lightning in the area. Football team's going off the field. Baseball team, we got a 30-minute weather delay.
Where?
those who wondering why teams are going off the field, we've just been announced by the PA announcer. We got a 30-minute weather delay, so it must be some lightning within 3 miles of the field here.
Well, y'all, we've got 30 minutes. Top of the 5th. Johnson leads 2-1.
I don't know where that lightning strike was, but it's
got to be back over there.
Well,
it's beautiful out here.
I have heard no thunder. So maybe whatever it is, I'm fixing to pull up. I've got no alerts on my phone either, so they must have a sensitive system working today.
I see a few clouds around us, but nothing looks too serious. But I guess you never know.
That's crazy, man.
Announcer just requested everyone to go to their vehicles.
I'm going to see if I can find some scores while we're in a bit of an intermission here.
Well, it said the closest strike in the last 30 minutes by this was 6.6 miles. I don't know how close it has to be, but
3 miles.
That's what I thought. So one of us is inaccurate here, regardless.
What's the rule on that? Inside of 10? For
3.
a lightning strike, what's the rule?
3.
3 miles? And you got
Supposed to be 3 miles. That's what I got it at, but they, obviously got different systems than I do. But that's what
I believe it because
all the weather alerts I have. Johnson County, I guess, is going to their bus.
Yeah, they've just announced for everybody if they could return to their vehicles.
Well, I've not got anything on the radar, Sammy, as far as rain or.
Yeah. Well, the wind's picked up some, but as far as got a big cloud to our left over here, but the one right behind us.
We've got about Maddox Crossing out there got a little bit of a rainstorm, which anybody that's not from here, that's going to be probably 10 miles up the road, moving away from us. So we should be able to get started back. Maybe that 30-minute delay. As soon as it's up, we'll be able to get started back. That's probably going to take Trent Gray out pitching, though.
Yeah, Trent wasn't happy. He went off the field and he was a little bit upset.
Well, probably knowing that if you get a 30-minute delay right here, probably not going to be pitching.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think, but we got plenty of people to finish it up behind him. And right now, Johnson County leads by a run. Top of the 5th. So if we can keep the pitching in line and keep them off balance and chip away right here. It's still a good ball game. Expected to be a good ball game. Johnson County's been here before. I think their fans and dugout probably remembers it because they're loud and playoff atmosphere is good, and our dugout's loud and crowd's loud, and that may upset some people, but I like a good atmosphere when you play playoff games. Nobody that I know of has been disrespectful on either side or ever has been. We've never had a problem with Johnson County. They always brought respectable parents and kids, and good-looking team this year. And now we get to spend 30 extra minutes together.
A 30-minute break. How does that affect our pitchers?
It probably knocks Gray out. You'll probably take him out more than likely.
Yeah.
I had him at 63 pitches going in to start this inning.
Yeah, so he's nowhere near his limit.
No.
And I don't it's not that I don't know who Trent Gray is or don't know the kid, but I don't coach him and don't know his arm. And I know with my younger son, if you get a 30-minute delay, somebody else is pitching because he's worked hard and it's a hot day and he gets cooled off.
That's right. And like I said, you could tell Trent probably knew that himself when he went off the field. He looked highly upset.
Yeah, I seen that.
So he's probably done for the day. We don't know yet, but he probably is.
Well, I'd almost guarantee it. Coach Marshman used to be a pitcher, and I remember one championship series. The first one we played in, and we lost the state championship, I think, to Providence, which is a private school. Chris Smith had pitched game 1, and everybody that was kin to Chris Smith tried to convince Coach that he could come in for game 3, and once we had to change pitchers, that's what they was fighting for. And Coach Marchman told me that kid had an opportunity to play ball at a higher level, and whether he did or not, he wasn't going to be the one to hurt his arm over winning a baseball game or losing a baseball game. So that's probably the same logic and decision making he'll make here.
That's right. You know, and you're talking about Trent. The same thing goes for Johnson's pitcher. He's pitching a will of a ball game. This 30-minute delay, you know, could possibly knock him out as well. I don't have his pitch count. Wasn't keeping up with that, but he's thrown some pitches, and you know he's going to have the same 30-minute delay. Is actually going to have a little bit longer, because they're coming to bat now. So see what it does to him.
Yeah, well, and just from watching a lot of baseball, them two pitchers should be very similar with the pitch count because they've had about the same ball game.
Yep.
Trent had a little bit more work in the first inning than what he's had in an inning, but then Trent's had a couple of short innings also. So
that's right. So we'll see in about 30 minutes hopefully, or 25 minutes now.
Well, and then like I said, his team's going to come up to bat, and it could be 3 pitches, 3 outs, or 30 pitches and 3 people on base and then 3 outs. You don't never know.
Yeah, and you know one thing about this 30-minute delay, you know you got to start that time over every time there's a close lightning strike. So we could go 20 minutes and get a strike and got to wait another 30 minutes in.
Yeah, if it's 1 minute before that horn goes off, you got to do it all over.
I got a report from Race Bond. They say it's raining and pouring out there, but it only lasted a few minutes.
And I think
and it's blown out.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Sammy, though. I think it was going away from us according to the radar, so that shouldn't affect us none. And that's probably where the lightning strike come from off of that storm, I guess. But that's a long ways more than 3 miles from here.
A lot more than 3 miles.
So must have had something a little closer.
They have a super sensitive lightning strike detector up there.
Well, you got to protect the kids. That's all part of it.
No doubt about that.
If we could mask up a whole country over a virus, we need to get inside for lightning for sure.
Well, take this moment while we're a little bit of a break to talk about another event Charlton County has going on here in just 2 weeks, May 15th. Traders Day at Traders Hill. That's at Traders Hill Campground. Y'all come out and enjoy it. There's going to be all kind of historical vendors out there, craftsmen and whatnot, and some few modern vendors mixed in. So it's going to be a lot of fun for everybody. Gospel and bluegrass music, I believe, is going to be out there as well. So y'all come out May 15th from 9 a.m. to 6 at Traders Hill Campground.
That's a great thing going on out there, Adam. Bringing any commerce it brings is just a bonus. Getting the campground full of people and people enjoying themselves, starting off the summer right here. And a lot of history's been out there over the years, so glad to see it's back up and running good.
I learned something just the other day about that campground out there. Apparently, one of the original community wells, you know, when town was out there, was right in front of our store, across the road.
What was it?
Community well.
I got you.
You know, just a well. Was apparently right in front of our store, but just on the other side of the gravel.
Well, I know.
That's cool.
Interesting stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I know Sammy remembers them old wells. He may have dipped out of that old well because, what are you now, Sammy, 103? Is it 3 this year?
I think that must have been covered up before I came along, so I ain't seen that one.
Yeah. I remember my aunt used to have one of them in her yards. I knew several people that did, but a lot of people had the fake one still up, you know, that had been covered up or whatever. They actually had one, still had the bucket in it. Nobody just ever got water out of it anymore.
Well, I've drank out a few of them water, and that's some of the coldest water you can get out in wells like that.
Guarantee you, as old as you are, y'all had to drink out of it.
We didn't have no ice back then.
Didn't have no refrigerator. What, y'all used to dig holes in the dirt and put your food down in there so it could stay cool?
No, I saw that in Alaska a lot, though.
I seen that up in north in the farm we got in Ohio. There's a lot of people. Some of them still got active. This little old drainage ditches is what it is, and they'll put up a little old room out of rocks and bricks and stuff and keep their goods in there.
Yep.
Sure, it makes the coons happy.
Well, we'll go take a break and pay a couple of bills, and we'll be right back. What do y'all think? We have about 15 more minutes left in this delay?
At least.
At least, yeah.
We'll be right back. You're watching Indians playoff baseball versus Johnson County on the Charlton Sports Network.
Enjoy them with you. Or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase.
I want to interrupt that commercial break. Grover Roden, his wife Mandy's got the score and scoop update. Go ahead.
What she's got is Irwin and Wilcox County. Irwin County is down 7-5 in the fourth inning. Is what the score she just got and sent to me. So she said it's actually on the radio and she's listening to it. So that should be a pretty accurate score. So good luck, Wilcox County.
Do what now?
I said good luck, Wilcox County. They seem to be just as strong as they was, or a little bit stronger than they was in the region, leading Irwin, which has got a fine baseball team with good kids, athletic kids, on at 7-5 in the fourth.
Are they playing that thing in Rochelle or Ocilla?
I'm not sure.
I can look. I had the brackets up a while ago. I'll look. Well, also, if anybody has a Bowden Commerce update, we're obviously interested in knowing how that's going.
Right now, we're sitting at Indian Field 2-1 on a lightning delay. If anybody just coming back, it's Johnson County leads the Indians top of the fifth. Started the top of the fifth, 2-1. They were just getting started with the inning when it was announced that there was going to be a weather delay for lightning. It's got a few clouds up right here at us, but the lightning storm was about, Sammy, I'd say probably, 8 miles or so by the way the crow flies from here?
Yeah, at least there, yep.
So maybe and it was blowing away from us, and maybe that's good and gone.
That Irwin Wilcox game, I'll take a Coke if you don't mind.
Sammy?
Yeah.
Irwin Wilcox game is being played in Wilcox. Wilcox is the 1 seed.
Well, good deal.
Over there on that side of things.
Hopefully. They'll get to watch a good ball game anyway, like we are.
So Wilcox, them being a 1 seed, they won that region that Johnson's in. So that must be a pretty tough region in baseball.
Yeah, I mean, they're in the same region as Johnson.
Sir?
They're in the same region as Johnson.
Yeah.
What county? What town is in Johnson County? Do you know?
Johnson is Wrightsville.
Where's that at?
Wrightsville.
Wrightsville.
What's that close to, Sammy?
That's right around Athens.
I think I remember going through Johnson County because it was after we had played them.
That's Herschel's hometown, or we played high school football at Herschel Walker.
Well, they had a fine football player come from that county at one time.
I'm pretty sure that's the same place as where Herschel came from.
Yeah, Johnson's the 2 seed out of Region 4.
Really? I remember being up in Athens watching LJ with baseball. You'd see, I don't know if he lives close to there, or if he does stuff for the college or what, but you can see, you see him all the time. He's still running, and I think still he might be in better shape than he was when he was playing college football.
Well, you talking about Herschel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think where he was at one time, he was real big on that martial art kind of stuff and done that a lot, kickboxing and things like that. So
somebody said he was running for some kind of political office, is what I read on Facebook or news feed or something.
Who's that?
Herschel Walker.
Yeah, he's I've read that too, but I don't know what office it is.
Y'all will have to excuse Adam to jinx Bell. He is also a Florida Gator fan, and he doesn't really know who Herschel Walker is. Yeah, you should know who Herschel Walker is because he run all over y'all in the 80s. All over y'all.
I've mentally blocked out those years, the Walker years. You know, as a Gator fan, we try not to think about that man.
That don't mean it didn't happen. It happened. I watched it. I watched it as a kid. Now, you and Sammy was adults.
I know all those national titles we had. That happened. I remember that.
That happened a long time ago.
What's that, your 1980 title?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I pulled for UGA in baseball. I pulled for Alabama in football since I was a kid.
Okay.
So we have a few more championships than what y'all got.
That's one of them bandwagon fans.
I don't bandwagon nothing, but if they pay for LJ Talley and Jack Gowan to go out there and play baseball for them, I'll sure pull for them in baseball.
Right.
Hey, speaking of baseball.
Yeah, you probably want to get off that national title stuff.
LJ, he's up there with the Canadians.
No, he's playing out of the Blue Jays organization. They're actually playing most of their balls going to be played in Oregon. And I think as a matter of fact, I think he's playing his first game might be tonight up there.
Up there in Canada?
No, in Oregon.
In Oregon, okay.
But he did get sent. He's got sent to Vancouver is where he got sent.
Okay. I saw Glenn shared a roster for Vancouver yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw LJ's name on it. Congratulations to LJ.
Yeah, he's playing in high A ball.
You need a charger?
That won't work.
Go ahead, Grover.
Tucker Bradley from Gordon Lee to play with him in UGA. He's playing in the Carolinas, his grandma told me. Can't remember which team, but he's playing in, I want to say, not sure, he's maybe a level lower than LJ league.
Okay.
But he's playing right there, so that's great for her. She'll get to watch him because they will travel to go watch that young'un play.
On a beautiful, sunny, partly cloudy day, we have a lightning delay.
Yeah.
Has to be the strangest lightning delay I've ever been a part of.
Well, I'm not positive about this, but I think this is our first weather delay all year in baseball.
I believe you're right.
It hadn't been many.
Yeah.
I know of any, none.
It hadn't been many. I think we had what, 2 rainouts early in the season, but I think that was it. And then
that was canceled. 2 games that was canceled because of rain.
Right.
We may have. We've not been in a game where we had to delay it because of weather or postpone it while it was going on. That's what they're called, though, Adam. They're called back to LJ. You was talking about the Vancouver Canadians is what he shared, which is the name of the team he's playing for. And they've got 6 infielders, one of which is LJ Talley. They're going to start their opening day roster.
I got some Johnson fans telling me Johnson is actually closer to Macon than Athens, but yes, it is the home of Herschel Walker.
Okay. Well, you got one of them right there, you scout guru.
Yeah, right there.
Well, y'all had a fantastic.
So they're saying closer to Macon than Athens?
That's what he said.
Okay. I was thinking a little bit further than that.
I'm just the messenger, man. Oh. But I figure he must know what he's talking about. He's a Johnson fan.
Well, I've been through it a couple times, and I guess maybe just thinking driving that way because I think you actually go through Wrightsville going to Athens a couple of times, I believe. When I first.
If you did, you went the wrong way.
I probably have. Probably did.
The only time I was able to watch Herschel Walker play in person was when he was with the New Jersey Generals in the USFL, and they came down here and played the Jacksonville Bulls.
My uncle.
Well, that was a long time ago.
And Jacksonville still won that game, I'm telling you, by a field goal. That field goal was good.
My uncle was some kind of something for that Jacksonville Bull team. And the only reason I'm saying that is I got a football, a Jacksonville Bulls football, in the top of my closet still that is signed by some quarterback or something they had at that time. So it's funny you mentioned that. And there was another one before that, yeah. There was another one. I forget what it's called, but I'll find out. But there was another one that a team like that in Jacksonville before that he was associated with.
There was a WFL team way back that called the Jacksonville Sharks before this Arena Sharks. Before the Bulls?
That wasn't it.
I don't know. You're getting into my youth years then, man.
Well, I was a toddler, and
I was before the Bulls. I was probably about 8 or 9, I guess.
I know people's ask. Sammy's quiet. It's not necessarily he's keeping stats. About every 5 minutes we have to wake him up. He does a lot of napping at his age.
Well, it keeps you youthful.
It's not helping with your skin.
Hey, y'all! I want to thank the Albritton family and the Charlton County Dugout Club for making today's webcast possible.
Yeah, that was awesome of David and Sonny Albritton.
It really was.
To give to the baseball, to give you so you can do this baseball thing. There's a lot of businesses around this place that will get a lot more exposure by spending a little bit of money. If you were selling something that somebody in Johnson County needed tonight, obviously we've talked about people watching from there. They may be able to sell something over the internet, but regardless, Johnson County's fans couldn't have watched their team play today if somebody didn't pay that awesome Georgia High School Sports Association fine, or not fine.
They don't fine me, not yet. I haven't been fined yet.
Don't
give them any ideas.
Requirement $350 a playoff series to broadcast your kids playing on your field at the game they love.
Y'all got something going on? You guys okay? All right. We should be getting close to playing some baseball.
Yes.
I know we've
about to click 5:30. I don't know when exactly the time was we went off, but
I'm wanting to say it was around 5 when we.
The players are still in the dugout and the buses, so.
Yeah.
Man, I hope they got an air conditioner on that bus. I'd hate for them kids to be cooped up in that.
Now, during a weather delay, they're not allowed to do anything, right?
No, you can't come back on the field at all for 30 minutes.
Yeah, you can't come back on the field. They just coming back out into the dugout.
So the pitchers can't even stay warm or anything.
No,
they can do what they can do down there back in the clubhouse, but other than that, that's it.
Real quick, we'll be right back.
Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation. Your next vehicle down Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to bull peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy...
All right, welcome back. The Indians and the Trojans are back on the field. I got a little bit of an update, guys, from on our YouTube chat room. Michelle Maggart is reporting that all GHSA games in North Georgia have been postponed till tomorrow due to weather. And then another one saying Wrightsville is about 20 miles from Dublin.
Okay.
That's what I thought. That was closer to the area it was in.
Flooding in Commerce, they're not playing.
That'll be part of that in North Georgia.
Yep.
Indians in Johnson counties are back on the field warming up here. Fixing to start to get ready to finish the game out. Don't see anybody in our bullpen.
No, I see Trent Gray under him and the catcher. They're playing a little toss there, so he may be staying in the game.
Well, that's like I was saying a while ago. If you don't coach somebody, you sure. And maybe Johnson, as good as Johnson County's pitcher was, maybe he'll be able to do the same thing. Maybe them coaches know them kids good enough to know what they can and what they can't do. I know that ours, and I'm assuming Johnson's, don't know the man, but I know ours will not do anything to jeopardize a kid getting hurt. And I assure you, Johnson's coach, you can tell teams that have coaches that do things right when they warm up. Because I could give y'all a perfect example of what one looks like when they don't have coaches like that from a tournament we went and played in South Carolina this weekend. And this isn't one of them coaches. So you can tell Johnson County's coach is a good coach, and he's going to take care of his kids also. So.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm looking over in the bullpen, in Johnson's bullpen. There's their start pitcher, number 7. So we're getting loose too. So we'll see what happens when his inning comes to come back out on the field. He's the only one I see warming up.
The Commerce and Bowden, they're getting flooded out today, so they'll play tomorrow. I'm assuming if the weather clears out for them up there.
Well, none of that will matter if we don't come back and win this ball game and at least one more. We're down 2-1 here in the fixing to start off the top of the 5th inning. We did not get a pitch in on the 5th inning before the lightning delay. So Indians gave up 2 runs in the 1st inning, none since, and Johnson County's only gave up 1 run, and it was in the bottom of the 4th.
And Gray did a real good job. In the it was the 4th, wasn't it?
Yeah,
bases loaded, 1 out, got out of it.
He that and the 1st inning, walked the lead off, got 1 on here. We made an error that inning you're talking about, and they all the Indians got together there at the mound and talked and let him know they had their back, and he was able to get out of that inning. So it's going to be tough with the good teams. And Sammy and I spoke on this all year. You got to clean some of them errors up.
Yeah, look,
some mistakes on the base running.
That's right. And you look at both pitchers. Trent Gray's given up 4 hits in the game, or actually only given up 4 hits, and Johnson County pitchers only giving up 3 hits. So both of them pitching good game.
They got on the unofficial scoreboard here at NFL. They got 4 hits for both teams, and they have Johnson charged with an error and Charlton charged with 2 errors.
See, I'll get mine caught up with that then since you mentioned that. What is it, 2-4-1?
Yep, 2-4-1 and 1-4-2.
And 1-4-2.
Which I know one of theirs was on Connor Nelson at third base let a ball get on top of him and booted it right there. But Connor's a senior for the Indians, going to play at Flagler College down in Florida on a baseball scholarship, continue his career in education. And Connor's a good kid, and he will. You don't have to say nothing. He knew what he done wrong and was just as mad about it. You don't have to say nothing about that to him.
Yeah, that's the only error I got them down for the game. So I gave somebody a hit they must have given an arrow to.
Well, sometimes they pretty tough up in that press box.
Yep.
They gave one to, I can't remember what team it was here a while back, where a line drive shot. The only thing he could have done with it is what he done, which was just barely get the tip of his glove on it, because it almost killed the youngin', and they charged him with an error, and that was a Major League Baseball player couldn't have made the play. I think from what my wife was telling me that the umpires from Lanier County must be doing the Wilcox-Irwin game, because she said it's almost worth staying in the truck and listening to Irwin's radio fuss about how bad them umpires was. She said that Wilcox had bases loaded and that Lanier had, or I'm sorry, Irwin had just brought the ace pitcher in to try to shut him out of that inning.
Well, I'd hate to be the team playing in that game today.
Yeah.
You know, we've all ridden an umpire a time or two. That is the most thankless job. But those guys get out there and they do it every week.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I don't care. It's somebody's. I don't care about winning or losing. Don't what's making me mad. And I don't care if they calling a foot off the plate. If they call it a foot off that plate every time, your youngest better learn how to hit it.
As long as they're consistent.
As long as they do it every time. And then you'll see a pitch go in there like that one. Ours had that one in and looked like a breaking ball right down the middle, perfect height, and he called it a ball.
All right, let's reset everything. We're in the top of the fifth. Johnson leads 2-1. They're up. Leadoff batter. That was the weird thing about the lightning delay. It happened right in between innings, so you're just picking up play right where we left off.
Yeah, that's going to be their leadoff pitcher, Adam, or the leadoff batter in their lineup, and also their pitcher coming up, number 7 here, which is Mackie Giddens.
Ball high, 1-0.
Giddens 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out to the shortstop so far this first game.
Oh, hit by a pitch.
It's not the way to start it off.
That delay might have had something to do with that.
Coach Marshman was going to take a trip to the. Well, he was. Turned around and went back.
Peyton McCoy, number 2, up the bat, going to be the catcher.
McCoy has singled and struck out and scored a run in the back in the first. Charlton's got somebody down in the bullpen warm up, and I can't see the number from here. So I'm not really sure who that is. Number 14, maybe? I think it's 14.
Yeah, I can't really tell. It looks like that's going to be one of our young Indians, Connor Lloyd, warming up in the bullpen.
Here comes our Irwin County Wilcox sports informant.
7-5. Now the score at the Wilcox Irwin game is Irwin County's down to Wilcox 11-5. Shoot bunt called back, called strike number 1. Thank you, baby. The ball changed out here. Johnson County's fans and dugouts fired up here.
Down
Show
low,
bunt, pass ball. He didn't get down in time. That ball stayed low.
Second.
Sammy, I'm not too sure that as bad as I hate it and as good a job as he's done, it's state playoffs, and He's got to clean that up. We got a man on second now, 1-1 to the batter.
Yeah, you just wonder how long that 30 minutes affected him.
Well, obviously it affected him. So Trenton's got mental toughness, though. It's not so much the racket. We hear that every game here. Time called by the batter.
He's definitely slowed his pace down here in the 5th inning.
Pretty pitch.
1-2.
1-2. Hit the second. Throw to first is in time.
1 out. He almost got caught right there. He slipped down a little bit. At third base, we got 1 out. Man on third now for Johnson County.
It's going to bring up the DH Greenway. Greenway struck out and flew out to center. 0 for 2.
Sammy, not knowing the kid right here, I'd score that run from third, and I'd probably bunt him.
I think Johnson plays a little small ball here and try to get that run in.
Yeah,
I would.
Charlton thinks that too. They got the infield up on the grass.
That's going. He ain't playing small ball. He's swinging for the fence.
That definitely was not a small ball swing.
Well, he doesn't look like a small ball swinger. He's a good-looking kid. I assure you, he's got a lot of power to him. He's disappointed in what just happened right there.
Greenway struck out, and he's the one that hit a ball out here to deep center that Wade made a good running catch on.
Yeah, nice hard hit ball out here in center.
Back in the 3rd inning.
Ball outside. Ball outside, pass ball. He's going to score on that.
Called him safe.
That's probably going to bring Trent Gray's day to a close right there.
That's going to bring Coach Marchman out, calm him down a little bit. Trent thought he made the play.
Brings Johnson lead 3-1 here, top of the 5th.
We're going to have a pitching change on that. Trent really felt like he had him down there.
Yeah, obviously I'm sitting in the outfield. I couldn't tell you if he did or not, but he thought he did. That is correct.
I had a pitcher-catcher camera on him from out here.
It's going to bring in Connor Lloyd. Coach Marshall made a pitching change here. Going to bring him in. Connor's a young end and tough spot for him, Sammy. He's going to have to keep his emotions under control.
Yeah, you got the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up. You got nobody, or because you got 1 out with Johnson. We'll have to hold him right here. There seems to be runs that are going to be hard to come by for the Indians today. So far, anyway.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Connor's played a lot of baseball, tournament ball, stuff like that. So this ain't his first time in a situation where you need to win a ball game. Just at a different level now here in high school. I believe Connor's a 10th grader for us. Got to get a lot of depth behind him though in the defense. We don't need walks. We don't need hit batsmen. Don't need pass balls, and Not saying any of that was Trent or anybody else's fault, but that's the kind of stuff at playoffs. You just got to cut all that out, or you run into good teams like Johnson County, and you're behind 3-1 in the top of the 5th inning.
Absolutely right.
And nobody can blame somebody like Trent Gray, as good as he's pitched this year, for getting upset. That's
Wide shot.
line drive shot. One pitch, 1 out. It's going to be 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Going to bring up number 4 for Johnson County.
Fly ball toward first.
Colby's calling for that and makes the play. Colby Bryant, second baseman, makes the play right there in shallow right field for the 3rd out. And that's Johnson's going to the bottom of the 5th. Johnson County leading 3-1 here at Indian Field in Charlton County.
We got to get those bats going, guys.
Got to keep them. Got to get them balls out of the air when you do hit them, though.
We'll be right back.
Of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable...
Welcome back. Indians looking to get some offense going here in the bottom of the 5th.
Indians will have number 20, Gint Geiger, leading off, DH, followed by, back to the top of the order, Tristan Harrington and Wade Rutherford.
Need to get something started here.
Number 7, Giddens, still on the mound for Johnson County.
Working late in the ball game here. He's moving his field around again. Adam, you may want to quit doing these games.
Low and away.
1-0. I just think it's an awesome thing that, you know, the fans from Johnson County that wasn't able to come, ball 2, is able to watch the game at the house.
In the same boat.
Well, at first 2 pitches was, but he's – that's a called strike, 2-1. Ball inside, 3-1.
Oh, that's a base hit.
Foul ball.
Oh, foul ball.
Coach Marshman pointed fair and the umpire pointed foul.
I think it's pretty much your job as a coach to point fair. I don't ever go by that. Everybody that goes to first base is safe too if you're on that side.
Trying to steal one.
Home crowd behind the plate finally getting into it.
That's hit to the shortstop. Gobbles it up there and throw over to first. Is low.
Did he get that?
It looked like he made a good scoop right there.
1 out.
That'll take us back to the top of the batting order. Tristan Heron. Tristan is singled and flew out to right.
First baseman over there, I think that's Cam Waller. He has made several excellent plays today. I can't see his number on his back, but I believe that's who's over there, Sandy.
He has. He's made a couple good plays.
Does a good job digging them out. That's called strike number 2.
0-2.
Throw that same pitch a little bit further outside, Sammy.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what he
done. 2 outs.
It's going to be Wade Rutherford to the plate. Wade is singled and flew out to right. 1 out of 2. Well, so far the 30-minute break didn't affect Johnson County's pitcher.
No, he's done a good job.
Yeah. Looked like he might have went to his breaking ball a little bit more these last 2 batters than he had in the game.
Ball outside.
So, 1-0.
That's hit out here in center field. Number 11's got up under it for out number 3.
We're headed to the 6th, down by 2. We'll be right back.
Step to help reduce those risks. If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Grover and Sammy, y'all got it for a second.
10-4.
Oh, here she comes. Never mind, she's coming up here.
Going to the top of the 6th inning, Johnson's going to have Waters, Rawlings, and Tucker, the first 3.
It's going to be their 6, 7, and 8 hole. Coming up for them.
Waters is singled and struck out his 2 trips to the plate.
Thank you. Y'all want a Pepsi or water or anything, guys?
No, good. I'm good, thank you.
You want anything?
Connor Lowe has returned to the mound for the Indians. That's going to be hit to center field. High fly ball. Wade Rutherford's tracking it. Lost it. Had to look for the fence right there.
That's a double for Johnson.
Lead-off double, Johnson County. Here at the top of the 6th inning. No outs.
You don't need these? Okay, I'll hold them here.
That'll bring in number 13, Rollins. Rollins has grounded out to the shortstop and singled his 2 plate appearances.
Ball 1. Good looking pitch from here. Must have been a little bit outside there, Sambo.
Yep. Waters are getting a pretty good lead down at second base for Johnson. He scrambles back.
Strike one, 1-1.
Look like the same pitch.
Look like the same pitch from here, but I'm not questioning the umpire. Maybe about 2 inches lower.
Swing and miss. 1-2.
Boy, the runner they got there at second base looked like he could lift up a truck. He's got some power in his legs.
Yeah, you can see it way out here. You can tell he's got some big calves there. Getting a good lead.
That's hit down third
Nelson,
base.
what a play by Connor.
Got him in the run down there second there.
Got him.
Got him on the tag.
Great play by Connor Nelson there third. Good
Yeah,
job.
it looked like he almost caught that ball in foul territory right there.
Yeah, made a great play and had a good, open mind there to watch that runner coming at him at third.
That redeems him a lot from play he made early in the game. That's experience and the mind of a senior. He didn't let one bad play affect the rest of the ball game for him, so that's great news.
A lot of people that got up and tried to make that play at first and threw it away or something there.
Yeah.
Good job by Connor.
So Johnson with a runner at first, 1 out.
That's going to bring up Tucker, the right fielder. He struck out and walked.
That's foul ball. 0-1. Rowdy raced the leadoff double. Got the lead runner on that, so that was a good deal. Show bunt, pulled back.
Must have been a little high.
1-1. He ducked, made it look like a ball.
Well, don't matter what we think. 1-1. Show bunt, he went for that too. So that's 1-2 on him. Y'all have to apologize. Sometimes Adam just breaks out laughing for nothing. A little bit outside, 2-2.
Y'all can't listen to Grover sometime, y'all.
Especially on the strike zone right this second. 2-2, 1 out.
Runner at first.
That's a ball outside. That's a good job. Sean Russell blocking that up, keeping it in front of him. Full count to the batter, though. 3-2 with 1 out, 1 on. It's a big pitch for young Indian right here.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
2 outs.
That was big right there. May helped him out a little bit, but either way, it was something he wanted to swing at, so he done his job.
Had to bring up the left fielder Taylor for Johnson. He struck out both his plate appearances so far, 0 for 2.
Ball high.
1-0. You need one more phone over there, don't you, Grover?
I got plenty. Ball 2.
High fly ball.
Bo Nasworth takes that in for out number 3. Indians need to get some base runners up here right here. Going into the bottom of the 6th.
Indians trail by 2. We'll be right back. Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations. proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th, Indians trail by 2.
Johnson brings their number 7 back out. Starting pitcher for them. He's done a good job for him, Sammy.
He has done a real good job. Only got 1 strikeout in the game, but only giving up 3 hits in the game as well.
Yeah, we need to get them out of the air. Going to bring up Connor Nelson to the plate, old Boogie for us.
Connor singled and flew out to right. His 2 plate appearances.
Let's see if he can get something going here. And you was correct when you said it earlier. He hadn't hit nothing real long and hard lately. He's about to do.
There it is.
Oh, that's
long and high. That's going to be home run for Connor Nelson. Brings the score to 3-2. And fires the Indian crowd up here at Indian Field.
Connor making the walk.
Maybe his last one. That's going to bring up Shakario Bailey to bat for the Indians.
Well, you can't ask for a better start than that.
No, that's a 1-run ball game here. Gets a little momentum going on your side. Only thing I would suggest is they appealing to second. Umpire's trying to get the umpire's attention at third.
He don't know what's going on right now.
He said
he got it safe.
He's saying he missed it. Good acting job, or Connor might have missed a base. I don't know. I was looking at the home run. So, the only thing I'd suggest Shakario right here is not to try to do too much. Just he hits them the longest and hardest one. He just puts a good swing.
That's right. Yep. Shakario has popped up to the shortstop and grounded back to the first baseman.
Ball outside, called strike one.
Did you call that a strike?
Yes, sir. He sure did.
Oh, 1-1 on Bailey.
Foul ball, 0-2.
That Shakario tried to hit that one to the truck stop.
Did you get it?
Got that home run ball right up here with us. They'll be coming after that thing in a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
He reached for that one, hit it to the shortstop. Shortstop gobbles it up. High throw, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't know how tall the kid is at first base, but when he stretches up, he looks 10 foot tall.
That's another good play by him.
It is. You don't. Yeah. If you get it close over there at first base for Johnson County, he's going to make the play on the ball. Good-looking first baseman. Good-looking team all the way around.
He'll dig that thing out of the dirt, won't he?
He sure will. That brings up Sean Russell.
Sean got hit by a pitch and singled.
There's another hard hit ball.
Hard hit out here. Man, they almost, number 5 right fielder almost made a good play getting him back into second base. Sean's going to be on second base with a double. Boy, 5 put a ride out here to get to that ball. He just about made an awesome play.
Standing
at second is Sean Russell. Had to get the Indians runner at second with 1 out. Colby Bryant coming up for the Indians.
Give it to them, baby. They're ball boys. They're ball boys.
No.
Ball gets away from the
Ball
catcher.
gets away. Sean's headed to third. He's going to be in there without a play. Well, hallelujah. The Indians fans have finally awake.
Russell's over at third.
Johnson County's got some motion in their bullpen now, Sammy.
That's number 13 for Johnson County.
Squeeze him, Sammy.
High and away.
I don't know. Sean's got pretty good speed, but
Russell with a big lead over there on third.
Catcher with a gun, too, so he needs to be careful with that. That's going to be hit first base side. They're going to throw it away. That's thrown away. Collision at the plate, but the catcher's up fine. That's good. Man, that's great. That was a bad. Catcher got in the way right there with a throw a little bit off. He's limping a little bit. Man, I hope he's all right there, Sammy.
Colby getting it done for the Indians here in the sixth.
That brings the tie ball game 3-3.
Colby takes second on the wild throw there. So got a runner at second base now with one out for the Indians.
Brings up Najee Smith to up to the plate for the Indians.
Najee has popped out to the first baseman and then reached on a field of choice back in the fourth inning.
Johnson County's coach going to come out and talk to number 7 here. Sammy, did you see their catcher?
Yeah, I can't.
Home crowd getting into it down there.
He looks like he's favoring his leg a little bit, but he's standing right there at the mound.
I can see him now.
Yeah.
That was my main concern with that. That was an unintentional play that he was trying to make the out there at home. Throw come in a little bit high, and there was a collision there with a slide.
Yeah, the coach is talking to him. I can see him shaking his head no, so he not sure if that's about the play or if he's asking if he's all right or not. But
I got you. Well, that's good news for Johnson County that the kid's not injured in the play, and don't know who they got to back him up, but he sure is. He's got a good arm on him. He is favored a little bit, but I'm sure he's going to be fine, looks like.
All right, the Indians had a runner at third, or correction, second with one out.
Najee Smith up to bat for the Indians.
Bo Nathwork on deck for the Indians.
Najee, I believe, is in the 11th grade for us this year. Kobe's off. High off the. Whew. Yeah, he was unable to get that bunt down. Real lucky.
That might have been a double play ball if he got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kobe was off with the races right there.
See if Coach Marshall puts on another play here. Only one out in the sixth.
I believe I'd let this play out.
Kobe's goal.
Oh, they got him picked off.
That's why I believe I'd let it play out.
Kobe fakes him out for a minute.
Yeah, but you're going to get tired directly.
Two outs.
That's just a case of trying to be aggressive and getting caught at it. Najee up to bat here still, 0-1.
That's a
there's
base
that
hit.
base hit you needed
it right there. Yep.
Indians with 2 out, runner on first. Brings up Bo Nasworth to the plate for
That's
Indians.
a real big play now on that pickoff.
Yep. That's Indians at least on first and third right there. That's kind of stuff that hurts. But, hey, look here. Live and die by whatever you do, and we're aggressive.
It's going to bring up Bo Nasworth. Bo is 0 for 2. He has grounded the ball back to the pitcher and grounded out to the first baseman.
Well, he should be due to hit something in.
Safe at first. Safe at first again.
Pretty good move to first by Johnson's pitcher too.
Yeah, he's a what you can tell he's well polished. Yeah. Good pitcher. Don't know what grade he is, but he does a good job for Johnson County. That's going to be hit right here for another base hit. That's going to be that hurts, man. That hurts.
Runners at first and second.
That's the Indians with a lead right there. If we didn't get caught base running a while ago, that's the stuff you got to clean up before the playoffs start.
That's right. It's going to bring up Geiger to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out to the shortstop twice. Gant's going to pick us up right here.
That's going to.
And then have him first and second with 2 outs.
Well, you couldn't have a better kid up to, as far as his personality and respect level he's got. So
there it is. Nope. Got to the shortstop.
Yep.
I got him for the
shortstop
third
made
out.
a good play right there for out number 3. Indians
time.
tied 3-3 with Johnson County going into the top of the 7th.
It just got real interesting, y'all. We'll be right back.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
Should have a lead right now.
Welcome back. We've got a new pitcher on the mound, guys.
Shakarier Bailey, the first baseman here for the Indians, is going to come out and try to close the game out for us. Shakarier's played that role several times this year, and hopefully it'll work out for us again. Tied with Johnson County on the 7th, top of the 7th, going into the top of the 7th inning, 3-3. I imagine probably going to see a pitching change for Johnson, I would think, Sammy.
Yeah, probably so.
Had somebody warming up. But, it's hard to make them decisions when you're trying to, you're looking at 3 games right here possibly, either way.
That's right. Yep.
Could be 2. You never know.
Well, their guy that was in the bullpen, he's come back to the dugout, so we'll see here in the next half inning. Slot number 13 just came in to play first base for Charlton.
That's going to be Colton Cruz.
Colton Cruz, yep.
Daddy and Mama calls him Kobe. His legal name, they said, was Colton. Colton's a freshman this year, so strike number 1, 0-1. Bailey with a slow delivery when he starts, but that's 0-2.
Well, Shikari's had our year this year, hasn't he?
He has
Region Player of the Year.
Region Player of the Year. That's up.
Foul ball out of play. That gold car over there, boy, that thing has a target on it. 0-2. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Coach was calling it fair. Umpire called it foul. Coach done his job. Umpire done his.
He was trying to influence the decision over there.
That's you got to do it. Good coaching. Sometimes it works. Apparently these umpires are better than what we've seen here in Indian Field this year.
They've done a pretty good job today.
They have. That's hit up here.
That's coming
Wade's
right
got
here
up under. Out number 1.
Wade makes the play right here in front of us.
One down.
That'll bring up the pitcher, Giddens.
Man, he's done a well of a job, Sam,
He has
pitching.
real good job, yeah.
Can't remember his at-bats, but he's done a good job pitching.
He struck out and ground out to the shortstop and was hit by a pitch back in the 5th inning, scored their third run of the game.
Foul ball, 1-1.
So he's done his job on both sides of the ball tonight.
Giving up 7 hits, and there's 3 runs for the Indians. Did a pretty good job.
Foul ball. That's 1-2, 1 out.
Only had given up 3 hits until that last inning there and gave up 4 hits in the inning.
That's hit.
Fly ball to right.
Najee Smith up under it. Out number 2.
Makes the grab.
It took all the way after a rain delay. Anybody that rewatches this, because I know you do, for the Indians home crowd to finally get fired up in the 6th inning.
Well, they took that break and we got them a hot dog and a Coke, so they're ready to go now.
Well, if we get to play any more this year, y'all get that before the game.
Fly ball.
That's Kobe Cruz. That's
Kobe.
man, what a
Good
job by
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant. Second baseman behind first base, about halfway to the outfield for out number 3.
Huge at bat coming up, y'all. Don't go anywhere.
Go to the seventh, all tied up.
Who's our 3 coming up?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3. We'll be right back.
Yep. Tristan, top 3.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road. Just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to bull peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying.
Welcome back. Huge at bat coming up here for the Tribe. 1, 2, and 3.
Indians going to have the top of the order coming up. Tristan Herron, Wade Rutherford, and Connor Nelson, the first 3.
Maybe we can get something started off the bat right here and get something done, win this ball game, not have to go into extra innings.
Yeah, we talked about, Giddens back in the last inning for Johnson County. The coach is leaving him in to pitch the 7th.
Sammy, I don't know as I blame him.
Yeah. Kids had also awesome game. Had a little trouble that last inning and done a really good job.
Yeah, I can't say nothing but good things about what he's done as a pitcher. And in all honesty, it's nice to play people that don't act terrible on the field also.
Well, obviously the coach has got a lot of confidence in him.
It's going to be hit here, shortstop, backhanded play, shortstop. That's safe. He beat the run out. Water play by the shortstop there, Sammy.
Got a good head cannon, great play. Man, that play's way closer than what I thought it was going to be.
Absolutely. Backhanded in the grass over here to the third base side of his position and made a heck of a play, just a step late. And don't be disappointed about that, number 5, because that
great play.
That's a great play, and Tristan is pretty fast on his feet.
Johnson's going to move the third baseman in onto the grass. Probably expecting the bunt here. Indians duckouts a little fired up.
Yeah. Don't need to do nothing stupid with the base runner right here. That ball's in the dirt out front of him. He makes a throw right here.
Safe.
Man, he needs to slide on that.
I don't like that.
Coach Marshman ought to be coming out of his shoes right there.
He is. He just ain't said nothing yet.
He will.
He come give Grover a heart attack over here.
Well, you slide on that play.
Yeah, that's way too close to be going in and standing up like that.
With a catcher with a cannon on him like that.
That catcher has a rocket, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was
that was a great play by the shortstop again there to keep that ball from going in the center field.
It was not a great play with our base runner. He needs to slide on that. I love Tristan Herring to death. I'm not saying anything bad about the kid, but Lord of mercy, slide. That's easier to call them out too when they don't slide too.
Yeah, because he's done that twice in the game. Both times he's overran second base already tonight.
That's right. Balling a little low.
I'd be willing to bet their catchers probably have some offers.
I couldn't tell you. I know he's a fine-looking kid behind the plate, and whoever his parents and his teammates and that fan base needs to be proud of what the job he's doing for him. I'm proud for him. We playing against him. He's a good catcher.
Yeah, really good.
Late hit that the only place on the field where he didn't need to. That's close. Made the call out number 1. That's going to bring up Connor Nelson to the plate for the Indians. Connor's hit a home run his last at-bat, popped up one time, and I can't tell you what else, but our stat guru Sambo over there probably.
Connor's 2 for 3, homered, singled, and flew out to the right fielder.
You think they pitched to Connor or they going to walk him?
I pitched to him. I mean,
they're going to walk him, I think.
They're walking him to force the double play. Well, I was just wishful thinking. But you got Shakario Bailey now up with no empty base, and he's due to get a hold of one.
Yeah, Shaq hit it out of here, too.
Yeah, long ways out of there. He's moving his outfielder over to the right-hand side. Everybody else stays about normal.
Shakari's popped out to the shortstop, grounded out to the first baseman, and grounded out to the shortstop, so he's due.
Yeah. He just don't need to try it. Needs to just swing the bat good. That's grounded foul
ball
territory, first base side.
Oh, yeah, you got a left-handed batter. That catcher has an open shot to third. I don't think you steal Tristan here.
No.
No. Definitely not.
Tristan just needs to be ready. Any kind of pass ball, he can go. He got a lot better lead that pitch than he had the last couple pitches there. Shortstop's moved behind him now, trying to hold him a little bit closer.
Well, they're expecting to pull the ball, so they definitely don't want the second baseman getting out of his position.
Outside.
1-1. I wouldn't even step in the box till he gets on the mound, Sammy.
Yeah.
Foul ball.
Good cut by Shakario on that pitch. A little bit, but good cut on it.
1-2, 1 out.
Tied at 3. Outside.
Now looking at it at the outfielder, other than maybe the right fielder, your center fielder and left fielder, anything hit on the ground on a base hit, you're going to have some type of play at the plate. They're not playing too deep.
No. And they're extremely fast also, the center fielder and the right fielder is pretty fast.
Outside again.
Ooh.
3-2.
Good eye by Shikari on that pitch.
Full count, 1 out.
That almost backed up in there.
Yeah, he had to reach outside to get it, but 2 strikes. I don't.
He comes with a straight fastball. Shikari might knock this thing out of here.
We just need a base hit at this point.
Foul ball.
It's good at bat by Shikario. And a very good job. Pitcher's working. Seventh inning.
You got that one run on second base and a power hitter here, and he ain't scared to throw his breaking ball. Still throwing it. Instead of just trying to throw heat by him.
Well, you can tell a good pitcher's got a good feel for that breaking ball. If you start off a batter like he's done several times with it, that's hit the first base side.
Bobbled
by the first baseman.
Safe.
That's going to be bases loaded. Bringing up Sean Russell to the plate for the Indians. Sean's hit a double so far this game, Sammy. I don't know what else.
Sean has scored 2 runs, doubled, got hit by a pitch, and singled.
Now, I'm going to tell you what I'd be telling him. Look here, I know you like to hit the ball hard. Lay a bunt down for me.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. You got fast wheels at third. You got to make it perfect, though.
He's backing up, bringing everybody in right here.
Everybody's on the grass.
So
third baseman's about a step off the grass. Everybody else is on it.
I'm going to tell you, their right fielder, you're going to have to hit it dead in the gap to get it past him, and their center fielder's just as fast. So that's probably not a bad idea. They can get back quick, is what I'm saying. That's strike 1. Breaking pitch.
There you go, about that good pitcher again right there, Grover, throwing a breaking ball, bases loaded, only 1 out.
That's right.
You're one of your top hitters on the Indians team, throwing a breaking ball to him.
And
good pitch.
Obviously their coach is calling that, so he's got plenty of confidence in him to do it.
That's right.
So what I'm saying, this ain't his first rodeo of doing it. That's hit out here. It's going to be a base hit. That's going to win the ball game for the Indians right here with a walk-off single from Sean Russell.
Sean Russell with a walk-off hit for the Indians.
Final score is 4-3 with a very good Johnson County team playing the Charlton County Indians here at Indian Field for game number 1 of the second round of the
What a game, y'all.
That was a good game, man. They got a fine team. They got a very good pitcher right there. That's probably the best pitcher the Indians have seen all year.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And probably the best pitching with the offense to match, you know.
Yeah,
they were hitting some base hits.
I've seen where they scored a pile of runs on their region play, and good, solid-looking team, good-looking boys. Little, depressed right this second, but I'll guarantee you they'll be up for game number 2. Their fans in dugout come to play ball because they've been loud and proud, and I'm just happy to see that back at Charlton.
That was a great game. That was a great game. The Indians battled back, finally found that offense late, but we found it in the 6th and 7th inning.
Anybody that's listening in town here, y'all need to get up to Indian Field and support your Indians for game number 2. Going to be coming up in about 30 minutes after this one. Adam?
Yeah, we'll be back in 30 minutes. I see Coach Murray brought the football Indians over here to catch the end of that game.
Yeah,
they were here for about the last 2 Indians.
Must have finished up practice right there and come over here to watch a little Indians baseball. That's a good man, and all that, all of it behind home plate there with the cowbells and screaming, and that's a lot of our softball girls, and when they play softball on their field over there, a lot of our Indians is in pickup trucks in the outfield with signs and painted up. It's just good to see all around good team sports. What's your final stats?
What you got, man? What you got?
All right, Johnson County, 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. 3 runs, 5 hits, and correction, that's 2 errors. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors. Losing pitcher is going to be Giddens. Great ball game. He pitched a well of a game. 2 bad innings there. He wound up with 2 strikeouts. For Charlton County, 4 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors, 4-9-2. Winning pitcher is going to be Shikario Bailey. Come in and the last inning and winds up picking up the win.
Another thing I'd like to mention, that's another great ball game by our senior pitcher, Trent Gray. Done a fine job.
He did.
Don't know his final stats to the game, but he struck several of them out. Got frustrated right there after the break come out, and you can never know what a pitcher's going to perform like after a 30-minute break.
Yeah.
Trent wound up with 9 strikeouts in the game.
9 strikeouts in the game.
Yep.
And
Johnson and Bailey came in and did a good job too.
Lloyd come in. Connor Lloyd come in and done a good job.
He did.
Yeah.
Connor Lloyd come in and done a good job.
Yep.
What's Johnson County's pitcher? What was his name, Sammy?
That's Giddens.
And the Giddens kid, excuse me, whoever knows his parents, that's don't know if it's the best pitcher in Georgia, but that's the best pitcher the Charlton County Indians have faced this year so far.
You're right, and there's no reason for him to hang his head on at all. He pitched a heck of a game.
No,
really good game.
That was just some late breaks and bad breaks in a late ball game, and that's just how baseball goes sometimes.
Yep.
He done a fine job. Whoever's number 7 parents is need to be proud of him, along with everybody that's Johnson County fans.
Great job by him.
All right, folks. Well, our game links are on our Facebook pages at Charlton Sportsnet. We're going to take a 30-minute break. We'll be back at 7 o'clock for Game 2 of our doubleheader between us and Johnson County. You can go to Facebook, like Charlton Sportsnet on Facebook, and all 3 game links, Game 3 if necessary, are on that page right there at the top. So if you're not sure where to log in at, you can do that there. And you can also hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, and as soon as we come back live, YouTube will notify you when we're back live as well. So that's for all of our new viewers tonight. I want to let y'all know how you can come back and watch us so you don't get lost. Thank y'all for watching Indians Baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. We'll be back in a half hour with Game 2 between the Indians and Trojans.